I'm also slowing down on the weed again. I've been off it for 5 days, and I feel pretty fucking good about it. I mean, I'm not really doing it for. Well, I guess I'm doing it because I know that I'm better sober, like generally. You know, like I definitely know that I'm worse productivity-wise, and just in terms of having my shit together, I'm worse when I smoke every day. So I'm definitely looking to not go back to daily. But I'm also doing it just because I miss getting high. I miss getting high, like high. You know, like weed when you smoke regularly, just I don't know. It just got to a point where I felt like I was smoking, and then I was like, oh man, this is only going to be really fun for like 30 minutes. And then I knew that it would start wearing off, and I would sort of just enter this weird, like blurry, relaxed and chill state, but not like a fun state. And when I get high, I like to get fucked up. you know what I mean? And getting fucked up's fun, but definitely only as an occasional thing. And it's not cool. It's not good to get fucked up every single day, obviously. So yeah, I was just decided to cut back again, and it's been fun. You know, like I definitely the main thing is just the boredom in the evenings, I guess, when you slow down on weed, because weed makes so many things more fun, especially things like music. But it's not a major thing to deal with, and I don't keep it at my house, so it's been pretty good. 5 days off it, planning on having a smoke on Sunday, and then I'll probably, I won't smoke on Monday. I'll just kind of keep going with that.
The usual stoner archetype is that people smoke weed and then they sit on the couch and eat Cheetos and watch TV or slack off, and they're not productive. But when I smoke weed, dude, I clean my house top to bottom. I like write my entire week out in a ledger. I organize like everything. Like I try to get as much shit as I can done, because doing boring shit like that is, I guess, more fun, like more interesting. It keeps me engaged.
True.
200
IQ. At least
one
for me.
strain where it just makes you fucking clean everything when you smoke it.
Oh, I don't even know if there's a strain that you
smoke and have. I swear to God, there's like a certain strain you smoke it and you just want to clean everything.
I want to smoke something that gets my life.
Grandma OG. It's grandma.
I got back to Melbourne after being in the US for a month. I got off like a 16-hour flight, and I got back to the Misfits house, and then there was some weed there, and I smoked a little bit of it. And even after that 16-hour flight, I just fucking cleaned the whole goddamn house up. I was like, what the fuck was that shit? That shit was good.
Interesting. Yeah, I envy you, Swagger. It seems that everyone obviously reacts to drugs differently. And it seems I'm just different to you in that sense. Sometimes I can be productive, but more often than not, weed is just like recreational. And I feel like I'm wasting the high, because I know, I could clean my house, or I could have a fucking mad boogie with some tunes, and like the tunes always.
But you could just do both. Just I put music on. I put music on the speakers, and I clean and I dance around.
I know what you mean, but I'm just different. I'm just
it's fair.
I just can't. I can't. Keep doing it every day. It's not.
Sometimes I wrestle with the possibility that my relationship with it is negative, and that my brain is purposely tricking itself into justifying its use. Like if I don't smoke for a while, like a while in a day, and I'm stressed out, like I feel myself getting irritable and like and very like grouchy. And then when I smoke, I chill out. Surprise. But I don't know if it's like if that's self-medication or what. Like I don't know if it's a problem, which is weird.
It's only a problem if it's negatively impacting your life, I suppose. And by the sounds of things, you're handling and balancing your life pretty well, even with weed, and maybe it even makes that balance more enjoyable for you. So obviously it's something to keep an eye on, but as long as it's not like you don't feel like it's holding you back, which I definitely feel like it does for me if I do it too much, then I'd say you're fine.
Yeah, I feel like
it's just personal, I guess.
I feel like the fact that I do it every day and that my tolerance is so shot is probably helping me. Because if I had no tolerance, I'd be fucking zoinked, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah. Like if I have 2 bongs, like punch 2 cones in a row, like I'm fucked. I'm still fucked. Like I can only do half or one, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing for me, bro. I like getting fucked up. Like in like a fun way, like I don't like,
Well, you're not drooling out of your mouth like you just took a heroin needle.
No, I like the recreational aspect of like really experiencing, like going on a trip, like it's why I like edibles so much.
Yeah, I did that.
I can't do it every day, obviously.
I don't know if I talked about it. No, we didn't. But when we had the edibles on 420, and I went back home, dude, I was in bed and like I had some crazy closed-eyed visuals, like geometric patterns swirling all over my vision. Just fucking insane, beautiful colors, and it was just very distracting, and I was trying to sleep. And I'm drifting off into sleep, and these patterns are getting more and more intense, and then they morph into a 3D human face, and then I shoot up out of bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep my eyes open for a bit. And I was my jaw was clenching. I was like my muscles were seizing up, and I'm like, "Ooh, this isn't fun. This isn't fun
What did
at
you
all."
take?
It's just, I guess, my body's response to edibles. Apparently, it's a common thing.
Fuck
when,
that
when we,
shit,
when,
bro.
when we took
Fuck that.
space cakes, if you remember, Matt, Mason, Toby, it was like the same shit. I'm pretty sure we were all like that, fucking bundled up and just tremoring. At least for me, and for Matt for sure, because he was
fucking
Matt
terrifying.
Was in the bed.
What?
Matt was in the
Like
bed
that.
next to me. Matt was in the bed next to me, and he was just fucking.
I was fine spitting in the pizza box,
He
mate.
was spitting in the pizza.
What do you mean you were
And-
fine? You thought you were
What
going to eat
the
him.
fuck?
You were fucking.
You thought you were
going to
eat Toby. What the hell?
You were the most
Didn't think
retarded.
you were
not
gonna eat
fine.
me.
Cunts are fucked.
But yeah, I mean, I don't like getting that high at like really at all anymore. I don't know. I used to get really, really stoned back in college when I first started, but I'd never get to that level anymore. I mean,
I like into that level.
It
but
was
I think it's 'cause, like,
autistic.
I deal with like high anxiety very well.
Mm.
Like I'm able to ride it. I kind of stave off that negativity. So like I'm
That's
fucked.
nuts.
Like I'm maybe I'm even singing shit or like music just sounds insane or whatever. But I'm not like overwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
I've only been overwhelmed by it once, and that was that time in LA with the fucked it when Ryan
Yeah.
vomited in the
Yeah, you were
nacho bowl.
out for like 3
Yeah,
days.
that's the only time I've ever felt like that was too much. Every other time I've just had a blast with it. But yeah, I mean, I ate the same amount of edibles. In fact, even more than you, I think, for the 420 thing. And it was fun. Like, it was good. Definitely got pretty fucking baked. But I was still like, oh man, I wish my tolerance was lower so I could enjoy this more.
Yeah, just take more.
Shit.
Just have half the tin.
No. Take more, but less frequently is the idea.
All right.
That's some
All
right,
right, man.
shit right there.
I don't know.
I think I talked about this last year on the podcast, saying like I'm only going to smoke on Sundays, and that didn't last very long. So maybe this won't last very long either. I don't want to like make it seem like I'm gonna fucking change my life or whatever. But I think I've learned my lesson by now that my relationship with weed needs to be a certain way, and I'm gonna keep trying to keep it that way. So that's where I'm at.
Does it look like I'm actually like in front of a fireplace?
No, not
it's
really.
We're on Discord though, so you're quite laggy and pixelated.
Yeah.
Because
I
of
keep
what we're
looking
doing.
over and I'm like, what the fuck? That looks real.